Hi, this is Sarah Elkins, and I'll be reading my poem about a moose, not a real moose, a moose that my neighbor erected in the back of her yard that sort of looks into my yard. It's a giant tin moose, and I wrote this poem after days of being completely freaked out over and over again when I caught it out of the corner of my eye and thought that there was this enormous deer staring at me. And the poem started out as just this tongue-in-cheek lay on this moose, and it turns a little dark at the end with the introduction of ticks. Ticks find their way into my poems a lot, I think because I might possibly believe that they're going to kill the human species eventually. Anyway, this poem will appear in the winter 2024 issue of West Trade Review, and I'll read now Suburban Taxonomy of the Moose with a line from the Talking Heads. My catty corner neighbor erected a life-sized rusted tin moose at the edge of her lawn where it zeroes my backyard. The past 3 mornings, I've double took this two-dimensional bull for an alpha buck, indigenous whitetail, sporting an out-of-season rack in the late April fog of the Anthropocene we call the vague now. Algonquin for eater of twigs, English for giant mammal who would stomp your brains out if given half a chance, who has never once loped among these Appalachian conifers, not wandered this range presently subdivided and HOA'd as Greenbrier pines, not in the Pleistocene nor before. English for beast, who should be more feared than the grizzly, but isn't, thanks to LL bean socks, flannel sheets, and this yard ornament. Meanwhile, the fat ticks waiting in the grass do not care what name they'll give the next epoch, coursing even now in their tiny grenade bodies, in everything except this watchful moose that, if it could, would say, "This is not my beautiful house."